Login accepted.
All right, so today, last workshop, technically. And then next week, just no meeting, but there might be a Taco Tuesday. Yeah, we'll announce that later. But then there'll be next week, we're gonna do a collab with Bronco Esports. Just doing a PC building. So if you never touched a PC before or did any hardware related stuff, it was a great space to actually learn that and then just start messing around with PC parts. So if you never built a PC, then maybe come next Friday. And then also, if you didn't see the announcement, there's our last social with the CIS and CS clubs. Make sure you fill out the form by next week. I think there was a day on it. Let me double check. Yes, so make sure you RSVP by the 23rd and fill out the liability form. Um, that will be hosted in Ronald Reagan Park. That's near school, I believe. In Diamond Bar, yes. All right, so we're just gonna get started, get everyone set up. So if you haven't already, or also these slides are on Linktree, so if you want to jump ahead, then you can go on the Linktree and then click on, there's a lot of slides here. You click on this one right here, 418 Ansible slides. But yeah, so there is a guide on after you download the Global Protect. Global Protect is our new VPN. So there's a guide. You should have gotten creds for this if you RSVP. If you didn't RSVP, then let me know. Yeah. But for those who did RSVP, I'll just get you started first. So then if you go on, after you connect to the VPN, you go to this website here. You log in with the Camino credentials that were sent from the Mitch Hill bot. Then once you log in, you go to the tab on the right. And I might be able to show you actually. Let me just, for Mac users, if you go look for Camino guide right here, we'll clean this up eventually. But then if you scroll down to Camino access, um, wow, okay. If you go over here, um, oh my God. Okay, that's so old. So this is correct right here. But yeah, on the pod, once you log in, it should be on the right. Deploy pod from template and then click on Ansible Workshop and then click deploy. And then give it some time to deploy. I think it should hit 100%. So I'll give everyone some time to do that. And then I'll get some other people ready. All right, we found the issue. So the VPN that you guys are entering from, I forgot about Camino, so the school blocked access to that subnet. But there's a workaround. We're working on it. So what you're gonna do, actually, let me hop on. Let me switch screens. Right. So you're gonna go here. You're gonna go to elsa.stc.cpp. And then you're gonna click here and then log in with the credentials that the bot sent you. So once again, oh, you can't see that. So go there. All right. So if you guys have a pod, so you have these two right here. Um, this is gonna be the host one is gonna be the main the controller that runs Ansible. And then these ones are gonna be the ones that are gonna be configured. Um, if you go on the slides right here, or if you go on our link tree, and if you go to workshop instructions, that's where you can start. And then if if you're stuck, there's also the slides from Tuesday that can probably help you. But you can start now if you have access to those virtual machines. Right, so task one says to ping the host first and then do an SSH key authentication. So first I'm gonna do the Ansible ping. So it'd be Ansible. Wait, can you guys see that? Okay, let me make it wider. Is it still hard to see? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do Ansible, then I'm just gonna have the keys or the flags with me. So Ansible, then I is for inventory. So if I check here, there's a inventory.ini. So Ansible tag I inventory. And then I want to ping. So there's a module called ping. Pretty simple. Let me move something real quick. Ping, and then now if I run it, it doesn't really work because it doesn't know what to SSH into. So you want to do attack U, and then every every machine has an Ansible account. So it'd be Ansible, and then you want to do a tac K. If you look up here, tac K, where's my mouse? If you see right here, tac K does a ask for password. So if I run that, no, that's wrong. Hold on. No, I'm gonna have to run this as sudo. Uh-oh. Hold on. Hmm? You're right. Damn. Oh, it doesn't even work. Oh, it's probably because there's a you gotta remove the host key. So I could do that real quick. I believe it was on this one, yes. No. Hold on. So I think I shouldn't have disabled. It's not using, it's the host key thing. Um, I swear it wasn't like this earlier. That's what they always say. Let me double check. What? I got rid of them. Is it? Oh, because I'm using sudo. That's why. Oh, let me try again. Instead of a key, is it? Wait. I think by like default, it should have. Wait, what? I am so confused. Um, that is so weird. So the ping should have worked, but let me try adding a key real quick again. Restart it. And let me just do the SSH key real quick. So there was already a key there. I just had to rewrite. I was just gonna overwrite it anyways. And then SSH key copy ID. So that copies the public key. And then .ssh. So that's just the public key right there. And then you just want to add it to your host. So 192.168.1.101. Yes, right. Oh, then Ansible. Right, so I added the public key to 101, and then you gotta do for two as well. And then entering the password. Right, so if I SSH to Ansible at 192.168.1.102, it should just authenticate. And I'm gonna try this now. All right, so what I did was keygen, and then I overwrote the current key. So if I did that, so overwrite, and then it's gonna ask for it's gonna ask for a passphrase. You can either add one or not. I decide not to, so I could do it again. Enter passphrase. You know, I don't want one, so I'm just gonna enter, and then I just copied everything to those hosts right there. Yeah. Second task. Okay, I'll do it real quick. Food starts at 6. Actually, Albert, I'll send out an answer key, but you can keep working on it. But I'll send out an answer key tomorrow. It'll be in the workshop channel. Yeah, yeah. You can give it a list. There's a variable you can add to it on the inventory on the inventory file. You can add a Ansible underscore username and then put in like a username and then Ansible underscore password and then the password for that user. So it'll tell whenever you run that ping command, it will use those variables in that file to SSH into Ansible. Yeah. You can ping me if you need help. Hmm? Ping, it just so with ping, with Ansible ping, it just SSH into these hosts. So yeah. All right, I'm gonna have to cut it short. If you have any answers, I mean, any questions, if you have any questions, you could just DM me and then I'll try, I'll try to answer it. But yeah, um, we're gonna, thank you for coming. See you guys next week.